88.5 Sofa FM is now 6 minutes after the hour of 10 a.m. in Sofa and Lucian, of course, the Eastern Caribbean. Once again, good morning to you. Welcome inside the house guest edition for today, Thursday, the 19th of January 2023. In a studio with me is Miss Reneata Dusauzay. Thank you so much for gracing me here with your presence. It's a pleasure to start off the new year with you. Let me extend a happy new year to you and wishing you all the best for 2023.
Thank you so very much, Cabrina. Thank you so very much, Cabrina. Happy New Year to you as well. It's our first time back for this year, 2023. I'm so happy to be on House Guest today and so looking forward to speaking with our 88.5 listeners and to all those of you all around St. Lucia and the region who are tuned in. So, and those of you on Facebook as well, I want to say good morning and Happy New Year to you as well.
Thank you so much for that. Let me begin by extending congratulations to you. I'm looking forward to your grand store launch, opening, I must say. And then it's pretty why I actually have you today. And as a woman, I think it speaks volumes, women entrepreneurs. And most of the times, if I were to say the men would see us as being more or less housewives, you stay home, take care of the kids, and they would be the sole breadwinners.
That's true. That's how typical roles have been operating from time immemorial. But thankfully, we have been taking a new role as women and we've been trying to be entrepreneurs. And I'm so thankful that I'm able to sit here as one today.
Definitely. Us about your store, which is Creative Flourish, how that name was conceptualized.
Initially, when I started Creative Flourish, it started out as a face painting and event coordination business. So, all back in before COVID, when I was doing face painting, that was already the name of the business. It was Creative Flourish. So, I've had that existing Facebook page for a little while. So, if you look for my Facebook page, you will see that I have a lot of albums with face painting sort of situation. That's what I used to do before COVID. Then I was initially not really sure of continuing the business, but then I got a lot of support from Honorable Emma Hippolyte last year around Emancipation Day when she was speaking on my show about my show Let's Connect, which is on Tuesdays at 8 p.m. on 88.5. And she was speaking about, she told me that I have a talent in writing and speaking and that I should try to make a business out of that. And she had been asking persons as well to get ready for the upcoming launch from Ministry of Commerce for some of the grants, especially under the youth economy as well. So she had been encouraging persons to register their business with Ministry of Commerce. And so at that time, that's when I started thinking, okay, maybe I should consider registering as a writing, content creation, editing business. So I went and looked into that, and I encourage all young persons as well. If you have a business idea, please take up the opportunity because last week Tuesday, well, Honorable Emma Hippolyte was on Let's Connect as well, and she said that hopefully next month. Ministry of Commerce will be launching those grant opportunities. In order to be eligible, you need to have your business registered. And at the Sufre constituency office, we are assisting persons. So if you need information on how to get your business registered, where you need to go, what you need to do, you can come down and we can give you that information. And I'm also assisting persons in writing up their business plan. And the ministry also just launched a second business plan workshop, which is taking place sometime end of this month. I can get the information for you. Feel free to reach out to us at the Sufre constituency office, or you can contact me directly at 287-5064 or 731-3234 via WhatsApp. Hopefully, we can have the numbers on the screen. That's the office number and my direct number. We're willing to help you. We want our young people of Sufre to be entrepreneurs and to take charge of their lives.
Definitely. And I couldn't have agreed more with you. Also, I know you're pretty excited because it's happening on Sunday. So walk us through what Sunday is all
All
about.
right. So on Sunday, I'm going to be having my official grand store opening or my official business launch for Creative Flourish, which is at this point, I'm going to be tackling a It's sorry, it's a business where I'm going to be selling products, which is nutrition based products, health and beauty products, and also home care products. So my website is already up and running. So if persons are interested in checking it out, you can reach out to me, as I said earlier, on 287-5064, and I can send you the link directly and give you more direct information. But the business itself is that I got the opportunity to be introduced to persons who are already experienced and successful entrepreneurs. And they've been providing me with daily mentorship and motivation to help me build my own business. So the company that I'm registered with, it is what you call a direct selling company. So I am able to get products directly from the manufacturer. They've been in business for over 60 years and they're currently operating in over 100 countries, and they sell a variety of products. They have over 350 products available, and all are available through me on my website. And they include health and beauty, home care products, personal care products. So anything you can think of, from soap, toothpaste, to face cream and makeup, all the way down to nutrition supplements and protein shakes and meal replacement shakes and meal replacement bars. There's a wide variety. I feel like almost anytime I think of something I want to go to buy for myself, I should check my website first, because I could buy it from myself instead. Because there's over 350 products available right now.
Definitely. And I think as time permits, you will go into details in terms of the various products. Me sitting here, I'm saying, okay, cosmetics and beauty products, and a lot of persons, especially with our skin, because there are various skin types. And how exactly would you go about in terms of purchasing those various cosmetics?
Wonderful question, Cabrina. So, each product, they have a detailed description with the ingredient list, whether or not it's been tested on animals, whether or not it's tested for sensitive skin. All of that information is available for each product, or as long as you click on the product. So, if you want to check out the concealer and you want to know if it's something that's hypoallergenic, if it's for sensitive skin, if it's you can see that the skin tone, all of that is available on each product on the site.
Definitely. And still sticking to products, we as women, as much as we are beautiful, we tend to have a little add-ons in terms of cosmetics. And it's a difficult thing here when you cannot find a shade that best suited for you, especially for us black women.
That's right. Well, I have been over the last couple of years. I've been dabbling a bit with makeup myself, and what I find works best for me, particularly, I try to find free shades. I try to find one that looks darker than what I think my skin tone is, one that is lighter than what I think my skin tone is, and one that is right about the same color of what I think my skin tone is. Now, that's usually when I'm buying products in the store. So, in terms of in-person sales and things of that nature, what I would recommend is I will have some samples in time. I will have samples, so you can always try out some samples at first to see what matches your skin tone.
Funny enough, just last night I was doing some research in terms of losing weight, and I came across there is the patch that you can use. How effective is that? Or is that even one of your products as well?
I do not believe I have a patch, but I do have some products along the Nutrilite brand, including a supplement called Slimetry. I am currently waiting on a delivery of that particular one, which I plan to be using for myself so that I can show the results myself of how well it works. There's also, like I said, when you're trying to lose weight, you also try to build muscle. So you usually use protein, a lot of protein. So we have protein supplements, protein shakes, protein powders, meal replacement bars that are very high in protein as well. So a lot of protein related products, but there's also a variety of other things depending on what type of nutrition needs you have. So there's multivitamins, there's different specific vitamins. So if you specifically want vitamin C or magnesium or anything along those lines, there's something for everybody.
Oh, I was about to ask because too often the men feel left out. So what do we
Oh,
have for
there's
them?
lots of things for the men. I have a lot of things for them. And one of the things I'm most excited about, there is a scalp tonic specifically for men, especially those experiencing hair loss. So that one I'm very excited about to introduce to the men in St. Lucia. There's a lot of facial toners and creams. There's even beard oil. There's even stuff for persons who are interested in trying things with CBD. So there's a wide variety. There's something for everybody.
Nice. Also, we know with everything there were lots of challenges. And how do you stay afloat on top of it? I know you may have a few of your own challenges.
Yeah, well, everything has challenges, but you have to be willing to put in the work. You cannot have a dream and then just sit down and expect the dream to just happen. You have to put action behind it. When you wish for something, it's like you're just hoping for something to happen. But when you dream it, you have to put action into it. So what I've been doing a lot of extra work. A lot of people must be seeing I running around like like a chicken with its head cut off. But there's purpose behind everything. So I have my 6 a.m. shift 3 days a week. I also do another job part time in the north. And I also do a lot of mental stimulation. I read, I listen to my mentors send audios, and they provide videos, and they provide a lot of things to help motivate you. I'm currently reading The 21 Irrefutable Laws of Leadership by John C. Maxwell. And I am really riveted by the sort of information he's giving you and the sort of examples he uses. Like he gave a great example in the first law about the people who created McDonald's and why the original owners were not the ones who built the franchise because they did not have a specific leadership skill, and that it had to take somebody else to do it for them and then buy them out in the end. So there's a lot of great examples that you can relate to and to see where you're going wrong or what you can shift and how you can change your way of thinking and the better way to do things. So I'm so grateful for that assistance that I'm getting with the company I'm with. And I'm urging anybody who wants more information, please reach out to me. My mentors are happy to meet with you and to have a one-on-one and give you more information as well. And trust me, the mentorship by itself is invaluable.
Okay. What do you think that online platform, especially with your business, means for you? Because a lot of the times we also see similar persons going into those various businesses as well.
Well, the great thing about it is when you become an independent business owner with Amway, they provide a lot of the support. They provide the website for you. They have the products already available, ready to ship for you. You don't have to have a warehouse. You don't have to rent out a building. You don't have to hire staff. So it takes away a lot of the initial cost of starting up a business. And I think that's one of the most important things for entrepreneurs is when you have that initial support to get off the ground and hit the ground running, then you just have to be ambitious enough to put in the work. So long as you have that level of ambition and you're willing to really give it your all, there's no excuse because they do so much of the hard work for you.
Definitely. Can you speak to Sunday session? What time actually can persons log in?
Yes. So on Sunday, if you put up the flyer, the Zoom ID is on the flyer. So you just have to log into your Zoom app. You put in the number for the ID, and that will be at 6 p.m. our time on Sunday, 6 p.m. our time. And that's it. You just sit and enjoy. And you never know, there might be a few surprises in store. I'm not going to give too much information, but when you sign in, you'll definitely not regret it.
Well, you have already let the can out of the bag. You said surprises, and persons do love surprises. So you'd be
Yes.
amazing to find how many persons would be locked on to
Yeah, and
show a
I'm
lot of
hoping that
support.
if you're really into surprises, you should log on Sunday at 6 p.m.
And I think it's definitely a good way on a Sunday you find family time and other persons at home so they can profit on such an opportunity as well.
Yes, yes.
Also, I want to ask you, where do you see yourself? I know 2023 just started with a bang, but where do you see yourself actually, say, 2, 3, 4 years down the line growing that business? And what other ventures are you going to partake in?
Well, the one of the few things I can say that I'm definitely looking forward to is to doing a lot more traveling. That is something I really was interested in terms of you get opportunities to go out and meet with some of your mentors. John C. Maxwell, actually, the author of the book I'm currently reading, he's an author of over 40 books on leadership. He is going to be having a seminar in Jamaica this year, and I would love to be there. That's one of the things I want to attend more of that type of workshop seminar. I want to be able to come back to St. Lucia with information for our people, especially here in Sufre. At the end of the day, all I really want to do is help our people do better for themselves. So in the next few years, what I really hope and realize where I see myself is in a place of leadership where I am mentoring more and more of our people and getting them to see their dreams as achievable and that they can move forward and do more for themselves.
I think a lot of the times our women feel less empowered, and too often we sit and wait for persons to actually take care of us or provide
Handouts.
us with a job. whatever it is we need to get up and get. We need to feel self motivated and be motivated no matter the odds. And I think a lot of the times, to miss, we believe money is always everything. I do not have the monies to do such, I cannot do such. But if you have the mind and the willpower, and I think the encouragement and support, you will definitely get to where you want.
That's right. Because even when you don't have anything, you have something. There's something you have that is valuable, that is worthy. There's something you can always do to push yourself a little bit further. There's always a sacrifice you can make to just get. You can save. You have no problem saving for 2 months to buy a pair of shoes that you really want. So why not save for 2 months to put money towards starting up your business? It's just a bit of a mindset shift that we need to really accomplish amongst our young people, and especially our women. We want to empower them. So I want to lead by example. And like I said, I am opening my doors, opening my phone, opening my heart so that persons can get the help they need. And I'm just making myself available. So that is something I want that to be like my legacy when I leave behind. That I helped you, that I was able to help these people. So hopefully they take advantage of the assistance.
I'm very happy you say that. And you notice I'm smiling because we had a discussion where we were going to actually put a plan together to help the young people. We see a lot of young persons in suffering, and especially those graduates. And it's really sad there were no jobs for them. And sometimes they end up having kids. And it's like we've seen kids raising kids. And I think we know the catastrophes of this actually on a society. So again, I applaud you for what you're doing and whatnot. And in terms of the youth, what do you see happening in our community? How you feel they can be empowered? If it's infrastructure, if it's training, what are the necessaries?
I remember when I attended the spiritual development seminar that the foundation hosted sometime last year. I remember saying that I feel like we lost a lot when we lost some of those extracurricular activities that we had among the community. Some of the religious groups had a lot of activities, a lot of groups, and a lot of the after school programs. I think like we need to develop the youth from an early age in terms of personal development and seeing themselves in a different light, seeing themselves as like opposite to what they think they are. We need to try and change their mentality about who they are and who they can be, and we need a lot of those type of programs. So I'm hoping hopefully the foundation or different groups, different organizations can come together and start putting some of those after school programs back together, some of those mentorship programs. We need to do something and reach out to them and start helping them out from an early age.
Which is true. And also, you made mention of wanting to have your legacy carry on. Apart from that, what are your take on crime?
My take on crime, I feel like the persons who commit crime, they are just looking for an easier way out than doing the hard work that they need to do. Because you commit crime when you're following the wrong crowd, when you're spending time around the wrong people, when you are desperate, when you are bored sometimes, because some of them surprisingly do it because they're bored. And when you don't have food to eat, and when you don't see any opportunities for yourself, and when you don't see any jobs being handed down to you or handed out to you. And these are the type of things we need to change is the mindset. It's you okay, I am hanging out with these people and they're making me do these type of things, or I'm doing these type of things because of them. Stop hanging out with those type of people. If you want better for yourself, you need to hang out with the type of person who is doing the type of things that you want to do. So we need to shift like I keep saying, a shift in the mindset. So if I'm bored and I have nothing else to do, why don't I enrich myself? If nobody's giving me a job, why don't I create a job for myself? Like that, the type of shift we need to do. And that's why I think we really need to do it from an earlier age, because sometimes when you get so hard in it, you don't see the point in shifting. But when you can see a difference from an earlier age, then you want to shift. You want to shift faster. So that's why I really think that we need to try, and the way to tackle it is to tackle the mindsets of the youth.
Definitely. And speaking to that as well, some time back you contacted me wanting to put contact them out and also with information for persons who had any interest in the call center. Maybe just an update based on what you know, if you can just let the community
All right,
know what's
sure. So,
happening.
sometime late last year, I like those of you who don't know, I am the secretary for the Sufra constituency office. I work very closely with Honorable Emma Hippolyte. So, sometime late last year, she sent out a message that she had been in contact with the owner of the building that's going up where Bank of St. Lucia used to be. And it's going to be something of a call center, accounting center, right? I don't have too much information as to exactly what the business of what is it going to be. I don't know its name or exactly what it is that she's planning, but I know that she was looking for persons to begin training. So we had put out a notice and asked for persons to submit names and contact information. I got a lot of names. I was asked for 50 names initially, and I'm nearing 150 names. And my deadline initially was the 5th of January. Today is now the 18th, 19th.
19.
And I still have persons sending me names because a lot of that information takes so long to disseminate amongst the community. So although the deadline had passed, I was still willing to accept names and try and see what we could do. So last week, Tuesday, once again, when Emma Hippolyte was on our radio show, she did state that she was going to be providing or going to be assisting with providing training for these persons to get them ready for those possible jobs. Even though we're not 100% sure what type of jobs they are, we are willing to train persons. So she's putting together a training. So what we are asking now is that persons who are or who have submitted their names, please make sure that we also have your contact number because I have names without numbers. And also, we need your email address so that I could send you the registration link so that you could register for the training. So that's the process we're going through right now. I am taking in the information still. Like I said, although we've passed the deadline, we're still trying to make sure everybody gets the assistance that they need. So we're still collecting the information. So it's your full name as it appears on your ID. A lot of people like to give us nicknames. So your full name as it appears on your national ID, your phone number, and your email address. So that is the information I'm collecting. If you already have your resume, that's great. If you already have your cover letter, that's even better. If you've already received, if you have your CXCs and that sort of thing, that's fine, but that's not a must. So we're willing to work and train whoever is willing to learn. So Honorable Emma Hippolyte is going to be setting up that training. So the link for the registration is available now. So if I get the email address, I can send you the link.
And I think a lot of the times, so we need to move away from the lazy fair attitude in terms of, yes, I want the job and I'm applying. But when we do get the job, at times, how much do we really put in?
Yeah, because it's not just about just getting a job. Are you trying to build a career? Is there something you're trying to do with yourself, or is it just that you're just there to make money, to sit at the desk and make money? The mindset is very important, and that's one of the things we really want to instill in our people before they go into the job world.
88.5 Surf FM, 29 minutes after the hour of 10 a.m. in Surface and Lotion, the Eastern Caribbean. If you're just joining us, good morning to you. Welcome inside our Thursday's edition of House Guest, and it's the 19th day of January 2023. Oh my, how time flies. If you're joining us, I have Miss Reneata Dusauzay here with me, all about her grand store opening on a Sunday. And of course, this is a virtual launch. In case you may have missed anything whatsoever, it's all about women entrepreneurship and leadership. At this point, Ren, I would love for you to share with us if you have any other talking points again with your business. I'm really excited to hear about the range of products that you are offering, and no one is left neglected. We have the men, we have the, well, can I say what we have for the children as well
Oh
too?
yes, there's lots of stuff for the children. We have some smoothie packs. There is when they had a big thing about those blue vision glasses. We have blue vision gummies. So you it's like a multivitamin, but it helps protect your eyes from the blue light coming from your devices. So we know everybody's on the devices 24/7, especially the kids. So the blue vision gummies is one of the biggest sellers for the company. We also have juice mixes. Everything is all natural based. I just want to put that out there. Everything that, and once you look at the items, like I said, you can look at the ingredient list and you'll be hard pressed to find chemicals on those lists. Okay, everything is natural based, everything is plant based. Even one of my favorite items actually that I am really, really, really happy about is the all fabric bleach. It is not liquid. It is powder form and it is entirely made of plant enzymes, and you can use it even on black. So we have things for every aspect of your life. Anything you can think of, ask me, and I might be able to find a product for you.
Okay. And also, speaking of kids, do you have any specific age criteria?
No age criteria in terms of the
The
business.
kids, though, in terms of the kids and then
Oh
the
no, we have things from
availability of
babies
the.
and up. You everything you can think of for the home. So we can definitely find something for you. There's over
Nice, nice,
350 products.
nice.
So there's something for everybody from the baby all the way up to your great grandmother.
I hope she's hearing this. Thank you so much, Reniata. I know you are pretty busy on the clock.
Oh yes.
Any final comments, appeals, encouragement? What would you like to
Yes.
leave with our listeners?
I want to encourage those persons, especially those of you who are trying to be entrepreneurs yourself. Please get your businesses registered with Ministry of Commerce. Like Honorable Emma Hippolyte said last week, they are going to be rolling out their grants very soon. So you don't want to miss out on that opportunity. So please, you need to have your business registered, and you also need to have a business plan. Also, if you already have your business registered but you need help with your business plan, there is a workshop coming up this month for persons to work on their business plan with the Ministry of Commerce. So, if you need any further information, feel free to reach out to us at the Suffolk Constituency Office at 731-3234, or you can reach me directly at 287-5064.
Just for you under the bus a little, have you been able to put your lean canvas knowledge into action?
Oh, yes, I have. Definitely. I have been using my Lean Canvas to teach other people how to create their business plan. So, yeah, it's definitely working for me.
Okay.
And that's the same program that they're going to be using for the business plan training this month. It's the same Lean Canvas. So, yeah, it's definitely working well.
At this time, I would ask you to leave your final comments.
I thought I left my final comments. Okay, so my final comments. Check out my store, Creative Flourish. I have a Facebook page. You can, like I said, reach out to me. I can provide you with all the information. But my business is called Creative Flourish. I'm having my official business launch or store opening on Sunday. It's going to be virtual. You join in through Zoom. So please join us on Sunday at 6 p.m.
88.5 of FM. This has been Thursday's edition of House Guest for today, the 19th of January 2023. With me, Reneata Dusauzay. Congratulations, of course, to you. Keep up the good work. And to our listeners online and via frequency, we say thank you so much for the love, the support, and for tuning in, sharing the love. We do appreciate that greatly. This is where we say thank you once again. Have a blessed and productive one. And I'm looking forward to the virtual launch on Sunday.
Thank you so very much, Kabrina. It's been a pleasure.
You asked for more live and relevant talk shows, and we heard you. 88.5 Sufra FM presents House Guest, a brand new, fresh fortnightly feature airing on Wednesdays at 10 a.m. House Guest will showcase a cadre of professionals from doctors and entrepreneurs to the next door friendly neighbor. So tune in as we network the community with a platform for open, frank, and informative discussion. Only on
Super FM presents its Stimulus News Package. This feature incorporates the local, national, and international aspect on an informative platform. Tune in Monday through Friday at 1 p.m. to be more aware on our latest headlines and captivating stories. 88.5 Super FM, your voice, your light.
Casualty 911, 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. with the consultant. Health is not merely the absence of diseases. It is your social, economic, physical, spiritual, and mental well-being. Just imagine you on 88.5 Super FM talking, questioning, sharing your experience, information, education, entertainment, news, instructions, advice on diabetes, high blood pressure, strokes, menopause, AIDS, pregnancy, sex.
Sex? Did you say sex?
As prescribed, take your medication, exercise, and diet. On 88.5 Sufra FM, tell a friend, call your neighbor. Casualty 911 is on.
Zot pa we pou chanjman? Pou chanjman? Oui, chanjman. An nou dou bout zafè an plan nef chak sek l'anè ya. Fondasyon sa se SRDF, Soufre Regional Development Foundation, ka evite ou